today. From FedEx Field.
The final two-week stretch of the 2023 regular season, and we are underway week 17 here on this New Year's Eve. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Commanders set to go to work on offense, and they've handed the controls to this man in his second NFL season, former Tar Heel Sam Howell.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Chase Young in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. This defense for the Niners, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. So holding there on the return, and that'll back him up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
On first. Seeing no options, he throws it away. But you look at this defense. They enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And that ball incomplete. He couldn't work free from his defender, and now it's 3rd down. Purdy looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Powell to the air on 1st and 10. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 13 yards there and a Washington first. With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. That's caught by his tight end, Kylen Granson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Howell from the gun. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. They'll go play action. Howell winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Howell. He's got room at the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down. Hand off now to Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Samuel going to go in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Howell down to throw it. This will be caught just inside the 10. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 3. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. Oh, felt like that move deserved more than he got there. A gain of 2. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Purdy now to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. Here's Howell. A short one there, caught by Granson. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Howell looking to throw again. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Chase Young. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Tressway on 4th down is sent out to punt. Ray McLeod deep here for the Niners. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st. They run over center with Mitchell. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Play action, now Purdy. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 46 yards. And the 49ers are an extra point away from drawing level. Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with the touchdown reception. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Powell's throw taken in by Samuel. That one a first down pickup of 8. Throwing here, Howell. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Howell, another throw on second down. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's third and a few inches. It's Howell with another throw. Completes it to Samuel. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. It's second down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Howell's throw complete to Dotson. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Powell throwing on first down here. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Robinson. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. And Howell will throw it. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. This now a 3rd and 4. Howell, he'll look to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. Joseph's got it, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late-season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, They've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to, when you want to. That play call is working very well for them right now.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. From the 31, here's 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again, shedding the tackle. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
Purdy now on 2nd down. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington 16. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Purdy off the play fake. Flush to his right. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down.
I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their defense just held out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession.
That's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Now a handoff to Rodriguez. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
Powell. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Kimball Fuller, boy, no problems for him on that play defensively. Really nice tackle for loss. They go play action here. Purdy. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A gain there of 21 yards. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 6, and that is going to do it for this third quarter. Second down and 4. Back now at FedEx Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a first and goal as strong running gets them to the 9-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on first and goal. Now Samuel. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. Back to throw, Purdy. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Well, you know me pretty well now. You know what I want to do after that completed pass. 4th down, down by 3. What do I want to do here?
You want to go for it. You might be tempted. I think they need to kick it.
Yeah, someone might have to.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Niners have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. As the Commanders make their way out on offense, let's take a peek at the playoff picture in the NFC. Well, including this week, 3 weeks remain in the regular season, Charles, and it is going to be interesting to see how this playoff picture sorts itself out before we head into the postseason.
Competitive, entertaining postseason, that's what we're always striving for. But I think we get it during the regular season, too, because you never know how things are going to go during the final weeks of the season. Every team pulling out all the stops to get a better seed or just to get one of those 7 seats at the table.
Again, they go with a fullback arm up. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Back to throw, Howell. Able to find the open man. That's complete. complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That third down conversion good for 23. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. Out of the gun, it's Howell. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. To throw again. Howell. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 33. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down. Now they go play action with Howell. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
2nd down throw for Howell. Got a man. It's De'Ami Brown, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 20-yard line. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. Back to throw again. And that'll be incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Looking to throw. Howell. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. John Bates, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders answered back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. They do tack on the extra point as well. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. This is 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
And it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage.
A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Throwing, Purdy. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Purdy to throw. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, it might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Moody good with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here we go now with Hal and the Commanders. Down 21-17. A little under 40 seconds to go. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. Finding Samuel. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Powell to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Just kind of a wing and a prayer there. This ball's kind of up for grabs, but they're at a point where they have to live with that. Unfortunately, this one winds up incomplete.
Here's Howell. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Howell with one final shot. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. So the victory here for San Francisco. And this not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that goes into it because your body time and your body clock different from what you're used to west, because if you go east, you're going to lose up to 3 hours, right? So is your body going to be awake when it's time to play? A lot of teams actually rehearse it. They practice it. Maybe the week of the game, they move everything up to that time frame so guys get used to doing it that way. I remember when I played at Tennessee, when we had to go from east to west, our trainer, Tim Karen, said, leave your watches on East Coast time. Every piece of information we got was East Coast Standard Time. Try to psychologically tell us what to do, as well as prepare our bodies the same way.
So for San Francisco, they run their record to 13-3 now on the year. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.